Yes, a must appointment at the grand final is the OB site for Triple M. Has been for 100 years. Free footies. People actually excited by what they're hearing through the speakers. Not getting the crap bored out of them by the AM stations.
What happened the last 20 minutes?
That's if they're hearing it, JB.
Well, thank you, Brian. Nice to see Brian, by the way. He's in here.
What sort of shit fighter you got going here?
I don't know.
Get on air.
I just sit here and talk, Brian. I'm not interested in anything else. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on here?
Brian.
Just the first question. What are you trying to look cool, Damo? Look at you. You look like an absolute porpoise there. What's wrong with you,
Listen,
mate?
They're new.
Righto, Damo.
Joe Danaher's retiring after the game, Brian.
Yes, Brian.
Is he?
I don't know. Is he?
You dropped this bombshell yesterday.
No, I didn't drop anything.
What did you drop?
I said...
What did you say?
I said that something might happen after the game.
And what?
That's all I said.
What did you say?
No, then people like you
Here we go.
turn it into a story that had nothing to do with me.
Now listen, I've pumped you up all year. You broke the Dustin Martin story.
You did.
You were the only one who said today
yes,
will be Dustin Martin's last game.
Sorry.
And it was proven to be Dustin Martin's last game. You are batting at 100%.
Come on,
Back
Brian.
yourself in, Brian.
No.
Tell the crowd.
What's going to happen?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're talking
Well, you
about.
said something's going to happen. What is going to happen?
What is going to happen? You
Nothing.
said it's going to be an emotional retirement.
I did a radio interview and they just said to me, could you say something at the end? And I didn't know what to say, so I just said something big. Perfect.
Backing out.
Perfect.
So will you claim it? If Joe Danaher in the days after this game does decide to retire, will you then claim what you said yesterday?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
How was your boss, Kerry Stokes? Does he know who you are?
Yeah, we had the meeting up in the stand just here.
That wasn't a question.
JB was there, and we go in there, and Kerry comes and greets the team.
Does he know who you are?
Of course he does.
Between you and Bruce and Hamish, who's the first one in there? G'day, Keza. How are you, mate?
Hamish was hanging on. He was hanging on tight. I tell you who was on the other side.
Who?
The stats guy, Josh. I don't think he's left his bottom or that part of the
Atomy?
For quite a while.
Of the atomy.
Autonomy.
Autonomy. Oh, my goodness.
What are they saying here in the sign language? This will be good. But it was all good. No one else got fired.
No one got fired, and he said that's it now. JB's job is safe.
Good.
Guaranteed that his job would be safe.
Brian is safe.
I'm safe, and we're all good now.
How do you go with Hutchie, Corn and Caro going to join your station?
Well, we welcome back a retiree in Caro, so she comes back in. Yeah. Cornsey, well, JB will be sitting next to Chadwick, and I won't have
I love
much
Chadwick.
with
And I love Kane.
Kane. Corn. Get that right. It's Kane. It's not Chad. Yeah.
And how about Hutchie?
Look, I won't be there on Thursday nights when Kane is doing his work, probably.
Oh.
But, Hutchie's got his mitts all over this and has for some time. It stinks of Hutchie.
That's it.
And I believe there are several shows that Hutchie is investing in.
Puppeteer, Hutchie.
That's what he's been doing.
He's just got the strings and he's dangling them around.
Yes. And Jim Show's got the arse, we heard.
Yes, it has. Has it? No. Oh, no, it hasn't.
In its current,
It hasn't.
in its current form.
Changing it up a bit.
Well,
No, it
we have
hasn't.
got some people moving around.
Oh.
Like that. Yeah, well, you're getting I imagine you're getting a few new members on your team, JB.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea. I'm being brutal.
What do you mean
I've
you
got no
imagine?
idea. But at least,
Not happy with
thinks there
Trent
should be.
and Joel.
at least I have a station
Trent
and a
say?
show.
You're not happy with Trent or Joel, Brian?
No, but JB's the one that's picked the new team. I mean, he's the one that's got the ins and outs going. I haven't had anything to do with it. Why are you blaming me? He's the puppet master.
Bristle.
What is the match committee, is he?
Right. At least, as we discussed earlier in the show, at least I have a show on a station.
Yes.
Unlike Fat,
Yes.
who is homeless.
Yeah, what are you doing?
No
for
one
next
cares
10
about
years?
him.
I do 9 and I do 10.
No, you don't. You don't do anything with nine.
ABC.
Oh,
I'm about to do my own show.
what are you doing there?
Right?
What, you're going around the world. What countries have you been to?
South America,
Yeah,
South Africa,
yeah.
Namibia. This would be good. How they do this.
Namibia.
Namibia.
Yep.
Any cities in
And-
those
yeah.
countries? Any capitals? What's the capital of Argentina?
Is Bonner's Aries. Bonner's Aries. Then we went to Joburg.
Bonners.
And a couple other cities there in Namibia. And then where else we going? Phuket and Bangkok.
Don't get that wrong, Bill. Phuket.
I like to call it something else.
Okay, yeah. It looks a bit different written down.
No. Yeah. But we were at a breakfast this morning where Fat said Cape Town in South America.
Yeah. South America.
And, we all just looked at. There was a whole breakfast full of people going, "Well, what's wrong with this?"
That's what's wrong with. And we were also at that breakfast when someone on this panel, Brian, thought it needed sparking up, and he told the Brian,
Not the 100 goals.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
The son-in-law of David Cloakley. Oh, yeah.
Peter Cameron.
Well, let's face it, Bill. Your stuff's getting a bit worn out.
Very.
Thought I'd bring back a bit of fresh stuff.
Very worn out.
Some fresh stuff.
No one hasn't heard it.
Brian, we were asking Jim before if he's got another bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
Have you got another F-bomb moment in you? Because you famously dropped the F-bomb.
That was on radio.
On the M's when Tom Boyd kicked that massive goal.
This is TV, Brian, and TV, Jim.
Oh, I forgot about that, Bill. Yeah, you're right. They're different people.
Oh, sorry, Bill. You allowed to swear on TV, eh?
Yeah.
I know, but you're two different people.
So your grandma's watching on TV, and you're allowed to yell and scream at your grandma, are you?
So she'd be
Drop a
listening
bomb.
to the Triple M too, and you drop the bomb there.
And the young kid that's 5 years of age, you can really go him, can't you?
Well, the 5-year-old kid will be listening to the radio too, Brian.
Well, Brian. Bill, think about it when you say that there's two different JBs. Well, there are, but for a reason.
So who calls? Who calls the bounce?
JB and I will just get there and we'll just
feel it.
Just a very organic thing for us.
Oh, and what about when it's close at the end?
Yeah, the finish.
Yeah.
Who wants the finish?
And
That's the one.
You're
BT.
calling, Brian, and you're watching the clock. Tanya's told you there's 14 seconds to go, and Jim's trying to get in there, and you go, "No, I'll do this, Jim. I'll take it over."
It's organic.
You've done 11 of the last 13, I've heard.
Yes.
Who?
Well done.
Dude, the last
Has he
sorry.
been talking to you?
Oh, yeah, of course I have.
Bullshit.
No,
He wants one back.
I would not know who has done what.
Jason Bennett told him you've done 11 14.
Who's winning, Brian?
Brisbane will win for me, and Joe Danaher will play a good game today, I think.
And then what he's going to do?
Oh, shut up.
Is it his
Get on.
last game, Bill?
What he's going to do?
I don't know what he's doing.
It's his last game, Brian.
Anyway.
We need to let you go, Brian. You've got a massive day ahead of you.
Yes.
Thank Brian, everybody.
Well done, Brian.
Number one caller in football, Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, quiz next.
No pounding.
Live quiz.
Is he quizzing?
Yes, a quiz.
Live quiz.
Get ready.